Currently we have a blank script with no controller template attached. So the first thing I'll do is create a new controller template. To do that, I can click on here and I'll give it a name and then add it. So you can see on the right hand side that this is now changed to the controller template user interface. I'll add an encoder, which will be a representation of this encoder on the bottom left corner of my MIDI fighter twister. So I'll come up here to the menu, just expand that a bit. You can choose from all of these different controller input types. I'm going to add an endless encoder. You can play with the position and the size of this. So I'll open the settings form for the encoder. What we need to do here is add the correct MIDI data for this encoder. So the quickest way to do that is to turn on the MIDI learn and then move the encoder. And you can see that the MIDI data was updated. And it also displays here the last MIDI data that was received. So as I turn the encoder, you can see the velocity value is updating. If I was to select a different encoder or press a button, you can see all of the other values changing. So this is the one that we want. I'll turn that off now. And then I need to scroll down and change relative to absolute, because this is an absolute encoder. I know that because the velocity value goes from 0 to 127. So I just need to make sure that the first and last values in here match the first and last velocity values that are output by the encoder, which they do. So that's fine. Click save. Now to confirm that I've input everything correctly, if I turn the encoder, you can see that it highlights in green. That is set up correctly, and I can save those changes to the controller template.